All right, so you guys probably know at this point, I guess this is also the intro to the video. Ozark is coming to an end, and by that I mean this is the final episode. I want to thank you guys so much for the support over the course of the series, but I recorded all of these episodes so long ago. As I record this now, it is May 19th, and the last episode of Ozark State that I recorded was in maybe very early January. So I recorded so many episodes so quickly. I was in love with the series, and I'm just so grateful for your support over the course of it. But the reality is that I'm done with my recordings. So I plan on doing another season, but based on the viewership and the view counts and not generating any new subscribers from the Ozark episodes, it just isn't worth my time to continue the Ozark State series. So I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed it so thoroughly. It's been awesome. But I can't find time to do the series anymore with the reception of it lately. So when each episode does like 5,000 views, and the expectation of my channel is a lot higher than that, I know this seems like a business decision, and it kind of is, but I'm sorry for the diehards on the channel that really love the series or NCAA, but it just isn't doing well enough for me to want to delegate time to go out and record Ozark State. So again, I really can't thank you enough, but this is the final episode. It has been a long, crazy ride. It's been awesome. And I saw the comment section of the last video where I guess I was talking about this being the seniors' last game. I thought in like previous NCAA 14s, I think in the seasons or in the series, that the seniors didn't play in the bowl game for whatever reason in the actual game in NCAA 14. Someone's like, I guess Bengal doesn't know college football at all. Really? All right. Well, I guess that's kind of a weird intro to the last episode of Ozark State ever, but that's why it's ending. Just again, thank you so much for the support over the course of it, but it just isn't doing well enough. It's time to say goodbye. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode and whatever comes next on NCAA 14, because maybe I will. Not now, but maybe down the line. We'll see. All right, take it easy, guys. What is going on, guys? Bengal King here, coming back at you with another video today, back on the Ozark State Outlaws Dynasty, where today we're going to take on the number 9 Tulane Green Wave in the Sugar Bowl. They went 12-1, so they are certainly not to be taken lightly. This is our first time ever playing Tulane here in this dynasty, so I'm pretty excited about it. And I think we'll have them in Alt 1. Those look pretty good. And we will come out, I believe, in the all orange. It also might be the first time we ever play like color versus color. So that's fun if you're into that. I don't even think it'll let me. We will come out in our alternates though. And let's go ahead and pick up the win. So even though we're looking at these guys as the top players for Tulane, these are the top non-seniors. So they could be juniors, could be sophomores, whatever. They're going to have a lot better players that are seniors, because as you can see, these are our top players. No Devin White. No Rob Gaither. No Pete Riley. This is the actual last game for a lot of our seniors. I think once again, are we playing in like the Georgia Dome, man? This might be the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. We're going to have to see, but Tulane has got a very, very good passing attack, it looks like, so we're going to look to shut that down today. And let's go ahead and play that bowl. Get hype. It is the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. So once again, we continue our streak of only playing games, only playing bowl games and championship games in Mercedes-Benz sponsored domes. We're counting the Georgia Dome because currently it is the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta, Georgia. So it does count. So we played every single one of our bowls, and including the conference championship in the SEC, in a Mercedes-Benz Dome of some sort, which is still an insane streak to keep up. Chris Porter going to be back for this one? No. We still have Chris Ferris at QB, our backup quarterback. and we'll see if we can get it going with David Armstrong. The freshman running back has been lackluster for us this season. Maybe he's just a game from breaking out. You never know. Over the middle, Omar Williams. Good gain of 14. I really would like to get a lot of our seniors involved today. So on offense, that's going to mean getting the ball to Rob Gaither. And that is our only senior receiver. Our only senior guy on offense. And he wins real quick, but we're going to take a sack. Try to get the ball to the running back. Could not. Waiting on Gaither. There we go. We got him. It's all reliable. Rob Gaither. 21-yard gain on 2nd and long. That gets the job done. Good pass from Chris Ferris as well. Right where you want that. What is this? Throw the ball. Oh, dude. This freezing stuff, gotta stop. Rob Gaither is wide open. This looks like a blitz of some sort. And, so, I wasn't going to Rob Gaither. I was just kind of trying to get it away by throwing it to Omar Williams. And, he threw it right to the guy covering Rob Gaither. That's a great drive killer. On defense, it's a little bit of a different story. We have a lot of Ozark State Outlaws who are seniors playing their final games. You look on the defensive line. Sandoval Slaughter. Darrell Bradford. All playing their final game. Devin White has been a staple of this series. He's in his final game, as is Ernest Harmon at left outside linebacker to draw. Get there, Devin. There we go. At cornerback, Derek Higgins plays his final game. So it really, truly is the end of an era. We are losing a lot of the guys that have been here basically since the very beginning, season 2. And it is very sad. A lot of these guys are 4-year starters. And that is a user pick. Easy reads, green eggs and ham. Devin White in his true final game might have pick sixes in back-to-back games. Pass to 2015, 10, 5. Touchdown! It is a pick 6 for Devin White, capping off his career for the Outlaws in dramatic fashion. Last week, we thought it was going to be his true final game in the SEC Championship, but here some of these guys are back for the bowl game, the Sugar Bowl, and that is perfect. Back-to-back pick 6s for Devin White. They're throwing a screen. That's a fumble. The ball's on the ground and recovered by Peyton Pickett. 3rd and 17. How many T's do you really need in Peyton? I don't think 2. Third and 17. Big hit by Parrish. Cliff Cade gets it. But they're not going to pick up the first. I imagine Tulane's going to punt. Oh, David Armstrong. There we go. That's a good run. No. I don't know what to do against the blitz with Chris Ferris when things aren't open immediately. It was 3rd and 2 and they sent heat. And you just can't buy time with someone who has 58 speed. It just is not doable. They're going to throw it. Oh, wow. Diving catch by Mooney. He goes up, snags it with one hand. Derek Higgins was there. Would have loved to see him grab an interception in his last game as an Outlaw. Oh, it's a pitch to the running back. They fake the fullback dive. That's a good tackle. Mike Lee also playing his final game. We didn't even mention him, I don't think, earlier. But Mike Lee, of course, he is a redshirt senior. Kelly gonna run. Holmes, shut it down. Big sack. He seals the edge. Doesn't let the quarterback get anything. He might only be a redshirt sophomore. We're gonna have him for a while longer, I think. That's a big play by Higgins on 3rd and 14. Tulane going to try a field goal. This one is from deep. 54 yards. It's makeable. We're in a dome. No wind. Kick up. And it never had a shot. That started off wide right and stayed wide right. Maybe even got wider right. I don't know if we can fit that one in. Yeah, no. No. Watched it down the sideline the entire time. Stared it down. I have no idea what else may have been open. Threw a one-on-one to Tony Gates, and he clearly did not win it. That was a 50-50 ball, but he's not the guy we want to throw those to. I want Omar Williams for those. Probably not Tony Gates. And the turnovers continue for both teams. Devin White. Big tackle in the backfield. That's just a great pass. Really wish Derek Higgins would have read that, but I mean, he was in man coverage on somebody else, so can't really expect that to happen. Devin White kind of ran past that, made him jump back inside, right into Willie Parrish. No gain. Kelly gonna throw. That's a great play. Derek Higgins continues his good game. 4th and 10 for the Green Wave. And we are back deep again. Rob Gaither down the sideline. There we go, Rob. Oh, we had Rob Gaither, dude. I just don't know if Ferris could have thrown that ball. That was me only... What was my only question? Why did I say me there? That was my only concern. Tight end. Oh, that's not even. That's just the inside receiver. Marcus Schmidt, and we are over 4,000 passing yards for the season. Not bad. 1st and goal. Oh my God, man. We barely get it off to Shelton. I had Rob Gaither on the inside immediately. It didn't let me throw to him. We barely managed to spam A. Try to get out of it. Get the ball to Josh Shelton. At his 2nd and goal. We should have had a touchdown. We're going to have Rob Gaither on the out here, though. Yeah, I mean, wide open. He lost one. He wasn't in the end zone. Okay. Rob Gaither's getting a touchdown. I'm promising. There it is. There it is. Rob Gaither, touchdown. We were patient, and it paid off. 14-0 Outlaws. Tulane cannot compete. They have kind of already, but we're going to say they can't. They can't put up points on the board. So we're killing it. That is the end of the first half. Like, I can't say it was a pretty dominant performance by us, but our defense was insane. The only thing is, offensively, we stuttered a bit. I think it was when we were trying to get too aggressive and not really playing smart, not taking what's open. And, of course, gotta love those game glitches. That's always fun. Hopefully, in the second half, we'll play smarter, not harder, and we'll pick up the win. Throw into the flat. Olsen! Dude, am I not getting an X tackle there? Why are you just diving past him? Get out, Devin. Ah, it's a great tackle by Nick Olsen. When we convinced Devin White not to declare last year, I guaranteed him that he would be a first-round pick. And if Devin White doesn't go in the first round, I mean, what even is it? What even is this game, you know? He's been the best linebacker in the country since his redshirt freshman year. He's played 4 seasons with the Outlaws. That's got to be a pick. It's Mike Lee. Mike Lee's going to have a pick 6. Hitman into the end zone. And both of our best senior defensive players over the course of this entire series, Mike Lee, Devin White, both have pick 6s in this game alone. It's poetic. Oh, wow. Mike Lee just got torched. By Cornelius Bell. If you're getting torched by somebody named Cornelius, come on, man. Unless I wasn't in man there and I blitzed and Mike Lee was coming down on a blitz and came back to make that play. I don't really remember what I called even. It's a screen and I got blocked. Ah, I would have been there for the pick with Devin White. It would have been more easy reads. Unlucky. Oh, Willie Parrish almost picked it off. Wish he was just a bit faster. Throwing me to user pick. Easy reads. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and Devin White is going to have pick 6, number 2. 3 in the last 2 games, and he is showing up when it matters most. Devin White is the best player in college football. How did he not win the Heisman? What a god. The bowl game battery continues as we look to definitely take home the Sugar Bowl, as Devin White will likely make yet another thumbnail for the video. Throwing over the middle. It's a pick by Derek Higgins. Another senior. He can't get this one into the end zone, but what is happening? There has been no slider change, but we're going up against a passing offense, and we're just a better defense. All 4 of our best seniors. Devin White counts for 2 with interceptions today. Derek Higgins, Mike Lee, Devin White. We're going end zone. We can't get it over the top of Jackson. I wanted Rob Gaither. But the blowout, the shutout continues. What a play, by the way, from Jackson. I mean, you can't play that any better. So the secondary's been super involved. The only problem is we're not getting pressure. They're getting the ball off very quickly. And we haven't been able to get any sacks with the seniors. We're sending some heat now, though, and that is wide open in the flat. Get there, Mike Marshall. Maybe I'll try, like, usering Daryl Bradford or something. Try to generate pressure myself. And we're backing him up. We're overpowering the offensive line, but still can't get there. Sacks are just kind of luck. Just gotta hope it happens. Yeah, they're just gonna keep hitting up the flats easy. I might want to try some zone blitzes. Oh, there we go. No! That is wide open. Wide open. We got pressure. Just couldn't get there. I think that was Daryl Bradford. It sucks that zone sucks, because Cole Kelly was about as open as anybody ever could be. It's a tackle, I think, by Sandoval Slaughter. So I think he at least is on the stat sheet. Yep. Oh, almost another user pick. I wanted that one badly. It's 4th and 3. I guess you kick the field goal here if you're Tulane and get on the board. I was almost blocked as well. Good timing on that route. Found Rob Gaither. I mean, we're winning the game. We're going to win the game. So this is just all about our seniors at this point. I know Chris Ferris, he only has 3 incompletions. And, I mean, no passes have hit the ground for him. 3 interceptions. Not great. But we got Gaither. And he holds on. Guess who's getting the ball for the rest of the game? Yes, Rob Gaither. It's a fantastic guess. It's like we're watching an episode of Dora the Explorer. Or I guess I'm not watching. I'm kind of like, I'm in it. That's interesting. Gaither. Ah, I know we had A. We're throwing a jump ball, though. Ah, off his hands. No. I'm going to Gaither and Rob Gaither alone. Pretty much. I know we had A wide open. I don't want it, okay? One-on-one. We're throwing it up. Gaither. He's got him. No, incomplete. We had it. Gaither laid out, tried to keep his feet in, and couldn't. Let's go to the replay on that one, see how close he was. I don't think we can challenge after seeing the replay, unfortunately. But here it is. And that right foot is certainly out. They're going to review it, but there isn't much of a point. That right foot was definitely out. It's a shame because that left foot dragged so well.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Huh? Okay. Well, no, but I'm in. That was absolutely not a catch. That right foot was out, and it was out first. I don't care about the left foot. I know the left foot was in. The right foot was out first, though, which means it shouldn't be a catch. Oh, my God. I swear to God, I did not pay the refs here. I can't say anything about getting some of the other players drunk before the game. This Tulane offense has been terrible. Back of the end zone, intercepted. What clearly wasn't back of the end zone. This defense clearly not playing hungover. Yeah, it's a bad throw. I mean, we had him. Need maybe some touch in that one? I don't know. That's just not good defense. We're kind of falling apart here, but nothing crazy has happened. I probably haven't shown much. Basically, I just haven't been talking, so. And that's another wide open lob. Willie Mays, nowhere to be found. These are players that probably won't start next year, though. Not only do we have a lot of seniors playing, they won't be here, but we have a lot of, like, I don't know, redshirt juniors and sophomores in the game, like Adam Jones and William Mays that just aren't starter caliber. But we redshirt a bunch of better players. As it's an interception, user pick, easy reads. The Lorax, another user pick. This might break my record, and it probably already has, for most user picks in a game in NCAA. I think it's like, what, 3 at this point? I've done more in Madden. Omar Williams is wide open, dude. I'm going to take a deep shot to Rob Gaither, though. He just didn't come back and get it. It's so tough sometimes to trigger these animations. The game just wasn't ready for it in 2014. That's the end of the third quarter. That is 28-3. Seniors are adding to their illustrious careers. Tulane is getting dominated. It's been a pretty good game. Gaither, deep. We're throwing it up. Yep. Well, tried to slow down so we'd get the cornerback to slow down so we could get a chance at that one, but unfortunately not. We are going to go for it just because there's no reason not to. And again, I'm probably going to throw the ball up to Rob Gaither. He beats press. We're throwing a laser, and it's too short. Oh, Darryl Bradford on the spin. And we didn't get a user pick animation. And I wasn't using the whole time. It wouldn't have been an easy read. I switched on, though, and pressed Y. And sometimes you're just like, I don't really feel like putting my hands up. Not all the time, but some of the time, and it's annoying. Down inside the 5 now. Try to switch on and force the ball loose, but obviously that doesn't really work in this game. It just doesn't. That never works. And that's a touchdown. First touchdown of the game for Tulane. Peyton Pickett. And it is now 28-10, as we probably just will end up killing the clock now. Rob Gaither wins. Jump ball. Can't get it. You imagine if we choked this game? Not possible, right? What a kick from Pete Riley, by the way. And it's a muff punt. Ah, they jump on it. But Pete Riley, the kicker slash punter. And wow, what a job he did there. Ooh, there we go. Good tackle by Sandoval Slaughter. Tackle for loss. Darrell Bradford has been super quiet. It's a little bit unfortunate. Slaughter, get after him. Holmes forces the ball loose. It's a sack for Chris Holmes. Recovered by Tulane. It's 3rd and 20. I want some of these plays with Sandoval, Slaughter, and Darrell Bradford. Tulane sucks, by the way. And yet they're ranked at number 9 in the country. I know they went 12-1, but in Conference USA. I mean, let's relax here for a minute. Pressure comes in, and it's Darrell Bradford cleaning up on Cole Kelly. There we go, big fella. In his actual final game. Good swim. Who couldn't wrap up there? I don't even know who's on the blitz. Might have been Devin White, to be honest. And Tulane will punt. Armstrong, look at the blocks. David Armstrong, he might have the end zone. Longest rush of his career. 48-yard touchdown for the freshman in his final game as a freshman. The dual sleeve thing, I still don't really get. Looks kind of cool, I guess. And then Pete Riley bangs it home. 35-10. Tulane has more total yards. That's hilarious. Our defense is just... They scored, what, 14 points? No, Devin White had 2 pick sixes. We have 21 defensive points so far. It's a good play by Mike Hitman Lee to jar the football loose. Incomplete on 3rd and 2. If you're Tulane, you gotta go for it here. I don't know why they wouldn't. They're gonna punt, so they think the game's over. You know what? It is, so I don't blame them, but 3 timeouts, I mean, they can't win, but they're not even trying to win. Oh, Shelton breaking tackles all day. Josh Shelton is really good somehow. We have called a timeout on 4th and 9 with 2 seconds left in the game as we try to end it in poetic fashion. We're going to try a 60-yarder with slippery Pete Riley. The last field goal you will ever see, number 69 attempt for the Ozark State Outlaws, unless we make it like our retired kicker number, like the Cowboys do with 88, where they don't retire it, they just pass it down to the next great kicker. Pete Riley from 60. Kick is up and good. Pete Riley nails from 60, and that is the ball game. 38-10 is your final, and he had the leg. He maybe could have hit from 61. Unbelievable. That is your final. That is the Sugar Bowl, and that is Bengal King. Lifted up high above the mountaintops on the back of backup quarterback Chris Ferris, or on the shoulders, and an offensive lineman. Devin White, 2 interceptions this game, both returned for touchdowns. Also a pick 6 for Mike Hitman Lee. An interception as well for senior Derek Higgins. What a game for our seniors. It was incredible. Rob Gaither also had some decent numbers. And I'm not saying the ball wasn't forced to him, because it was. It was. I don't think anyone would argue with that. But what a game. What a victory. We dominated. We showed that we are one of the top 5 teams in the country, without question. And number 9, Tulane, didn't stand a chance. Devin White, of course, is your player of the game. Only had 4 tackles and a tackle for loss, but 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's no surprise. Chris Ferris and Bengal King raise it high. Tulane walks off in disappointment and dismay. And your Ozark State champions continue their streak of undefeated bowl victories. Obviously, it's undefeated if you win, but we have never lost a bowl game. That doesn't mean we've qualified for one every year. We didn't the first 2 seasons. And as long as we play in a Mercedes-Benz sponsored stadium, I think we're going to win the game. Pretty much easy as that. Chris Ferris, I mean, I don't know, weird game. Rushing, David Armstrong was great. 13 carries for 87 yards, 6.6 per carry, and a TD. To be fair, though, he did rip off a really big run That kind of inflates his numbers a bit. Rob Gaither, 7 for 129. Absolutely forced the football. He also had a touchdown. Blocking, we didn't even allow a sack. And then defensively, Mike Lee led our team in tackles. Tackles for loss, Chris Holmes had 3. He also had 2 sacks. Darrell Bradford, the senior, had 1, redshirt senior. And the interceptions for Devin White, Willie Parrish, senior Mike Lee, and senior Derek Higgins. This game, I mean, couldn't have played out any better. Chris Holmes also with a forced fumble. What a monster Chris Holmes is turning out to be, by the way. And then 2 touchdowns for Devin White. He absolutely will make the thumbnail again. What a game. What a player. What a career. So we are, of course, adding the Allstate Sugar Bowl trophy to our trophy case. Capping off a pretty good season. Gotta love it. Gotta love what we can do potentially. And now, I guess, 2017? Because this would take place in what, January, right? So, I guess this next season should be super exciting. Off-season coming up next. We have to say goodbye to great players like Devin White. It's going to be very sad. I think he is undoubtedly the best player in Ozark State history. Let me know what you think. And he was a transfer, too, which was really lucky and cool. But, yep. Make sure to let me know what you think. That was awesome. So fun to play with these guys. This series has been so awesome for me. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it as well. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.
So you the best, only the best will fake it.